Chosen one, God said shut your mouth completely. He is very serious about this. You cannot afford to ignore this, because what I am about to tell you carries weight that can change the direction of your life in ways you do not yet understand. I am telling you clearly that your silence right now is not weakness, it is protection, and if you fail to hold it, you may delay what I have been preparing for you. This is not a suggestion, it is a command given out of love and urgency, because there are things moving around you that your words could disturb. If you stay with me and listen carefully, you will understand why your quietness is the very thing guarding your next blessing. Type Amen to affirm. I am asking you to like this video as a simple act of agreement, because your agreement with what I am saying opens your heart to receive what I am about to release into your life. You have been speaking too freely, sharing too quickly, and revealing what should have been kept hidden under my covering. I see the intentions of your heart, and I know you did not mean harm, but not everyone around you carries the same spirit as you. Some people hear your words and do not celebrate. They study them, and they wait for the right moment to interfere. That is why I am stopping you now and telling you to shut your mouth completely, not out of punishment, but out of protection. There are things I have planted in your life that are still growing beneath the surface, and when seeds are exposed too early, they are easily destroyed. You have spoken about your plans, your hopes, your breakthroughs before they were ready, and this has slowed down certain movements that I was orchestrating for you. I need you to understand that silence is not emptiness, it is strategy. When you remain quiet, you allow me to move without interruption. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You may feel the urge to explain yourself, to defend your path, or to prove something to others. But I am telling you to resist that urge. Not every misunderstanding needs your voice, and not every situation requires your explanation. When you keep speaking, you step into places I did not assign you to fight. When you remain silent, you stay under my authority, and I fight for you in ways you cannot see. There are conversations happening about you that you are not aware of, and your silence is confusing those who expected you to react. They thought you would expose everything, but your quietness is disrupting their plans. I am using your stillness as a shield, and while they are trying to figure you out, I am moving things in your favor behind the scenes. You do not need to announce what I am doing, because what I am doing will speak for itself. You have also been sharing your pain with the wrong ears, and not everyone deserves access to your struggles. Some people listen not to support you, but to measure your weaknesses. When you speak less, you protect your spirit from unnecessary interference. I am calling you into a place where your words become intentional and guided, not scattered and emotional. There is power in your voice, but power must be controlled, not wasted. When you speak at the wrong time, even truth can create problems. That is why I am placing a guard over your mouth in this season. I am teaching you discipline, because what is coming next in your life will require wisdom in every word you release. You may feel lonely in this silence, but you are not alone. I am closer to you in your quiet moments than in your loudest expressions. When you stop speaking to everyone else, you will begin to hear me more clearly. My voice becomes stronger when the noise around you fades, and that is exactly where I am leading you. Some of the things you were about to say would have created unnecessary battles, and I am preventing that before it begins. I see what is ahead, and I know what needs to be avoided. Your silence right now is saving you from conflicts that would have drained your energy and distracted you from your purpose. You do not need to fight every battle, because I have already won the ones that matter. There are also blessings that require secrecy until the right moment. If you speak too soon, people will try to involve themselves in what was never meant for them. I am separating you from certain influences, and your silence is part of that separation. Not everyone can go where I am taking you, and not everyone needs to know how you are getting there. I know it feels unnatural for you to hold back, especially when you have always been open and expressive. But this is a new season, and it requires a new level of discipline. You are not losing your voice, you are refining it. When the time comes for you to speak again, your words will carry more weight, more authority, and more impact than ever before. Right now, I need you to trust me without explaining yourself to anyone else. Let people misunderstand you if they must. Let them question you if they choose. Their opinions do not determine your path, and their understanding is not required for my plan to succeed in your life. There are moments when silence speaks louder than any words you could ever say. Your quietness is making a statement that cannot be argued with. It shows strength, control, and trust in me. And those who are watching you are beginning to feel the difference, even if they cannot explain it. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. You are stepping into a space where your relationship with me becomes deeper and more personal. In that space, you do not need validation from others. You do not need approval or recognition. All you need is my guidance, and I will lead you exactly where you are meant to be. I am also healing parts of you that were wounded by speaking too much in the past. There were times when your openness was met with betrayal, and it left marks on your heart. I am restoring you now, teaching you that not everything needs to be shared, and not everyone needs to be trusted with your truth. As you embrace this silence, you will begin to feel a sense of peace that you have not experienced before. That peace is my presence settling within you. It is a sign that you are aligned with what I am doing. Do not break that alignment by returning to old habits. There are moments when words can ruin what I am building, and I will not allow that to happen to you. You have carried ideas, dreams, and breakthroughs that are not meant to be exposed prematurely. When you speak about them too early, you invite opinions, doubts, and even silent resistance. I am teaching you to protect what I have given you, because not everything sacred should be spoken out loud. Some people around you have been waiting for you to reveal more than you should. They watch your expressions, listen carefully, and try to gather pieces of your life through your own words. What they cannot understand is that your silence is now becoming your greatest defense. The less you reveal, the less access they have, and the more I can move freely without interference. You have also been learning that not every reaction deserves a response. There are situations where your silence will frustrate those who expect a reaction from you. They want you to speak so they can twist your words or use them against you. But when you refuse to give them anything, their plans fall apart, and they are left with nothing to hold on to. Your quietness is not weakness, it is control. It shows that you are no longer driven by impulse or emotion, but by understanding and guidance. I am shaping your spirit into something steady and grounded. You are becoming someone who knows when to speak and when to remain silent, and that wisdom will protect you in ways you cannot imagine yet. There are blessings forming around you that require privacy. If they are spoken about too soon, they will attract attention that is not meant to be there. I am placing a covering over your life, and your silence is part of that covering. You are hidden for a reason, and that reason is connected to what I am preparing next. Type 222 to receive blessings. You may feel like you are being misunderstood, but I need you to accept that not everyone will understand your silence. Some will think you are distant, others will assume things that are not true. But their assumptions do not matter, because I know your heart, I see your intentions, and I am guiding you according to a plan that is bigger than their opinions. When you stop speaking unnecessarily, you begin to observe more clearly. You notice details you used to miss, and you start to understand people on a deeper level. This awareness is a gift, and it comes from the quiet space you are now entering. I am opening your eyes to things that were hidden when your focus was on speaking instead of listening. You are also learning to guard your energy. Every word you speak carries a part of you, and when you give too many words to the wrong places, you drain yourself. I am restoring your strength by teaching you to hold back. When you speak less, you keep more of your energy, and that energy becomes fuel for your growth. There are moments ahead where your silence will save you from making mistakes. You will feel the urge to speak, but something inside you will tell you to hold back. That feeling is not confusion, it is my guidance. When you listen to it, you avoid situations that could have caused harm or regret. I am also teaching you patience through this silence. You do not need to rush to respond, and you do not need to fill every gap with words. There is strength in waiting, in observing, and in allowing things to unfold without interference. Your patience is aligning you with my timing, and my timing is always perfect. There are people who will start to notice your change, even if they cannot explain it. They will see that you are no longer reacting the same way, no longer speaking the same way, and no longer sharing everything openly. This will confuse some and challenge others, but it will also command respect in ways you have not experienced before. You are becoming more intentional, and that intention is shaping your future. Every word you choose to speak will carry purpose, and every moment of silence will carry meaning. I am refining you, turning your voice into something powerful and your silence into something protective. There is also healing taking place within you. In the past, you may have spoken out of hurt, frustration, or the need to be understood. But now, I am teaching you to find peace within yourself rather than seeking it through others. Your silence is helping you process, reflect, and grow without external pressure. You will begin to notice that when you stay quiet, situations resolve themselves without your involvement. Things that once required your explanation will settle on their own. This is because I am working behind the scenes, handling what you used to try to control with your words. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You are stepping into a level of trust that goes beyond what you have known before. Trusting me means allowing me to handle things without your interference. It means believing that I can do more in your silence than you can do with your words. And that trust is what will open doors that have been closed for a long time. There are also distractions that your silence is helping you avoid. When you speak less, you engage less in unnecessary conversations, conflicts, and opinions. This creates space in your life for what truly matters. I am clearing your path, removing what is not aligned and guiding you toward what is meant for you. You are not losing connection with others, you are strengthening your connection with me. And from that connection, everything else will fall into place. Your relationships, your decisions, and your direction will all be influenced by the clarity you are gaining in this quiet season. Stay committed to this path, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth often feels unfamiliar, but that does not mean it is wrong. I am leading you into something greater, and your obedience in this moment is crucial. What you are doing now is preparing you for what is coming next. Do not underestimate the power of your silence. It is not empty, it is filled with purpose, protection, and preparation. I am using it to shape your life in ways that will become clear very soon. Keep listening, keep trusting, and keep allowing me to guide you. There are people who will try to pull you back into your old patterns. They will ask questions, provoke reactions, and test your boundaries to see if you will break your silence. But I am telling you now, do not give in to that pressure. Your restraint is your strength, and every time you choose silence over reaction, you are strengthening the authority I am building within you. You are not here to entertain every conversation or respond to every opinion. You are here to fulfill a purpose that requires focus, and focus cannot exist where there is constant noise. I am removing unnecessary voices from your life, and your silence is helping that process. When you stop feeding certain conversations, they lose power over you. There are moments when you will feel misunderstood, even by those closest to you. They may wonder why you have changed, why you are quieter, why you no longer share as much. But this change is not distance, it is growth. I am teaching you to value your inner world more than external validation. Type 555 to affirm. You have entered a season where less is more. Fewer words, fewer explanations, fewer reactions, but greater clarity, greater peace, and greater alignment. I am simplifying your life by removing the need to constantly express yourself. You do not have to prove who you are, because I already know who you are, and that is enough. There are hidden battles that your silence is helping you win. Some conflicts are avoided simply because you chose not to speak. Some misunderstandings fade away because you did not add more words to them. This is my way of protecting you from unnecessary struggles that would have distracted you from your path. I am also sharpening your discernment. When you speak less, you listen more, and when you listen more, you understand more. You begin to recognize intentions, patterns, and energies that were once hidden from you. This awareness will guide your decisions and keep you from walking into situations that are not meant for you. Your silence is also creating space for my voice to become clearer in your life. When you are not constantly speaking, you become more receptive to my guidance. You start to feel direction instead of confusion, and you begin to move with confidence instead of doubt. This is the connection I have been drawing you into. There are people who will respect you more because of your silence, even if they never say it. They will see that you are not easily influenced or drawn into unnecessary conversations. This quiet strength will set you apart, and it will open doors that loudness never could. Influence does not come from speaking the most, it comes from speaking with purpose. You are also learning emotional control in this season. There were times when your feelings would lead your words, and those words would create situations you later wished you could undo. But now, I am teaching you to pause, to reflect, and to choose your words carefully. This control will protect you in moments that would have once overwhelmed you. There is a deeper level of peace waiting for you in this silence. It is a peace that does not depend on external circumstances or validation. It comes from knowing that you are aligned with me and that I am guiding your every step. When you rest in that peace, you no longer feel the need to explain yourself to anyone. You may also notice that some relationships begin to shift during this time. When you stop speaking as much, you begin to see who truly values you and who only valued what you shared. This clarity is necessary because I am aligning your life with people who respect your boundaries and understand your growth. Do not be afraid of these changes. They are not losses, they are adjustments that bring you closer to where you are meant to be. I am removing what does not serve you and strengthening what does. Your silence is helping reveal the truth about the people and situations around you. There will be moments when you are tempted to break your silence out of frustration or the desire to be understood. But I am asking you to hold steady. Not every misunderstanding needs to be corrected, and not every opinion needs to be challenged. I will handle what you cannot see, and I will bring clarity where it is needed. You are being trained for something greater, and this training requires discipline. It requires you to trust me, even when it feels uncomfortable. But everything I am doing in your life right now is preparing you for what is ahead. Your silence is part of that preparation. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There are doors that are opening for you, but they require a version of you that is controlled and focused. If you carry old habits into new opportunities, you risk losing what I am giving you. That is why I am refining you now, shaping you into someone who can handle what is coming. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every quiet moment, guiding your thoughts, calming your spirit, and strengthening your resolve. When you feel uncertain, turn inward and listen, because I am always speaking to you in ways that do not require words. As you continue to walk in this silence, you will begin to see the results. Situations will shift, opportunities will appear, and your path will become clearer. What once felt confusing will start to make sense, and what once felt heavy will become lighter. This is not the end of your voice, it is the beginning of a stronger one. When the time comes for you to speak again, your words will carry authority, clarity, and impact. They will not be wasted or scattered, but purposeful and guided. Stay grounded in this season and do not rush the process. What I am building within you is valuable, and it requires time and patience. Trust that every moment of silence is working in your favor, even when you cannot see the full picture yet. That pause is where I am working, shaping your thoughts before they become actions. When you give yourself that moment, you allow wisdom to rise above emotion, and that changes everything. There are people who expected you to remain predictable. They thought they understood how you would respond, how you would react, and what you would say, but your silence is breaking that expectation. It is removing control from those who thought they could influence you, and it is placing you in a position of quiet authority. This is not about becoming distant or cold, it is about becoming intentional. You are learning that not every feeling needs to be expressed immediately. Some things are meant to be processed, understood, and then released in the right way at the right time. This level of control will protect you from regret and guide you toward better outcomes. Type 1010 if you trust God. There are also moments when silence becomes your protection from emotional traps. People may try to draw you into conversations that lead nowhere, or situations that only create confusion. But when you choose not to engage, you remove yourself from those traps. You are no longer available for every distraction, and that is a sign of growth. I am also building confidence within you, a quiet confidence that does not depend on external validation. You do not need to prove your worth through constant explanation or expression. Your value is not determined by how much you speak, but by who you are becoming. This understanding will free you from the pressure to always be heard. There is a strength in you that is becoming more visible, even in your stillness. People can feel it when you enter a space, even if you say nothing. It is a presence that comes from alignment with me. When you are connected to me, your energy speaks louder than your words ever could. You are also beginning to trust yourself more. In the past, you may have doubted your instincts or felt the need to seek constant reassurance from others. But now, in this silence, you are learning to listen to your inner guidance. That guidance is where I speak to you, and it will never lead you in the wrong direction. There are things you are avoiding simply by not speaking. Conflicts that would have escalated are dissolving before they even begin. Misunderstandings that could have grown are fading because you chose not to add to them. This is how I protect you, by guiding you away from unnecessary complications. You may also feel a sense of clarity that you did not have before. When you remove constant communication, your mind becomes less crowded. You begin to see situations more clearly, understand people more deeply, and make decisions with greater confidence. This clarity is a gift that comes from stillness. I am also teaching you humility through this process. Silence allows you to step back and observe without placing yourself at the center of everything. It reminds you that not every situation revolves around you, and not every outcome depends on your input. This humility will keep you grounded as you continue to grow. There is a balance you are learning between speaking and remaining silent. I am not taking your voice away, I am refining it. There will be moments when I call you to speak, and in those moments, your words will carry power and purpose. But until then, your silence is preparing you for those moments. Some people may misinterpret your quietness as weakness, but they do not understand what is happening within you. They see less expression, but they do not see the strength that is building beneath the surface. You are not shrinking, you are becoming more focused, more disciplined, and more aligned. There is also healing happening in your relationships. When you speak less, you give others space to reveal themselves. You begin to see who they truly are without your influence. This clarity helps you understand who belongs in your life and who does not. You are learning to protect your peace, and that is one of the most valuable lessons you can receive. Peace is not something that comes from controlling everything around you. It comes from controlling how you respond. Your silence is a tool that helps you maintain that peace, even in difficult situations. There will be times when you feel the urge to break this silence, especially when emotions rise. But I am asking you to pause in those moments. Take a step back, breathe, and allow clarity to guide you instead of emotion. This simple act will prevent many mistakes and keep you aligned with my plan. You are also becoming more patient, more understanding, and more aware. These qualities are not developed through constant speaking, but through observation and reflection. Silence gives you the space to grow in ways that words cannot. I am preparing you for a season where your presence will carry influence. In that season, people will listen when you speak, because they know you do not speak unnecessarily. Your words will have weight because they are not given freely, but with intention and purpose. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As you continue on this path, you will notice that your life begins to feel more balanced. There is less chaos, less confusion, and less emotional exhaustion. This is the result of choosing silence over unnecessary expression. You are creating a life that is guided, not reactive. Stay committed to this process, even when it feels uncomfortable. Growth often requires stepping away from what feels familiar. But what I am building within you is far greater than what you are leaving behind. You are not being restricted, you are being refined. Every moment of silence is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more aligned. And as you continue to walk in this quiet strength, you will begin to see how everything is coming together in ways that only I could arrange. This is how I prepare you for what is ahead, by teaching you to remain grounded even when you feel the urge to speak. Type 555 to affirm. You are beginning to understand that silence is not emptiness, it is fullness. It is filled with awareness, with control, and with presence. When you stop speaking unnecessarily, you begin to feel everything more clearly. You notice the tone of others, the intentions behind their words, and the energy in every situation. This awareness is guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you. There are moments when your silence will make others uncomfortable. They are used to the version of you who explained everything, who shared openly, and who reacted quickly. But now, they are facing a version of you that they do not fully understand. And that discomfort is not your responsibility to fix. It is part of the shift that is happening in your life. I am also teaching you to let go of the need to control how others perceive you. When you spoke often, part of that speaking came from a desire to be understood. But now, I am showing you that not everyone needs to understand you. Your path is not meant to be explained to everyone, and your silence is a way of honoring that truth. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is a deep sense of inner stability forming within you. You are not as easily shaken by words, opinions, or situations as you once were. This stability comes from your connection with me, and it grows stronger every time you choose silence over reaction. You are learning to stand firm without needing to defend yourself. You are also becoming more selective with your words. When you do speak, it carries meaning, intention, and clarity. People begin to listen more carefully because they know you are not speaking without purpose. This is how influence grows, not through constant noise, but through measured and meaningful expression. There are hidden lessons in this season that you are beginning to understand. You are learning about patience, about self-control, and about trust. These lessons cannot be taught through constant speaking. They require stillness and reflection. And as you embrace that stillness, you are absorbing wisdom that will guide you for the rest of your life. You may also notice that certain conflicts no longer reach you the way they used to. Situations that once pulled you in are now passing by without affecting you. This is because your silence is acting as a boundary. It is creating distance between you and what is not meant for you. I am also refining your emotional strength. There were times when emotions would lead your actions, but now you are learning to pause before responding. This pause gives you control, and that control gives you peace. You are no longer at the mercy of every feeling that arises. There are people who will begin to respect you in ways they did not before. They will see that you are not easily drawn into unnecessary conversations or conflicts. This respect may not always be spoken, but it will be felt, and it will open doors for you that were previously closed. You are also becoming more aware of your own thoughts. In silence, you begin to hear yourself more clearly. You start to recognize patterns, beliefs, and habits that you may not have noticed before. This awareness is the first step toward growth, and it is something that only comes through stillness. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and me. When you are not constantly speaking to others, you create space to listen to me. And in that space, I am guiding you, comforting you, and strengthening you. This connection is what will carry you through every season of your life. You may feel at times that this silence is isolating, but it is not meant to isolate you. It is meant to refine you. I am preparing you for relationships that are built on understanding, respect, and alignment. And before those relationships can fully form, I need you to become grounded within yourself. There are moments when you will be tempted to break this silence out of habit. You may feel the urge to explain, to react, or to share, but I am asking you to pause in those moments. Give yourself time to reflect and allow clarity to guide your response. This simple practice will protect you from many unnecessary situations. You are also learning to value your own peace. Peace is not something that can exist where there is constant noise and reaction. It requires stillness, awareness, and control. Your silence is creating that space for peace to grow within you. There are changes happening in your life that you may not fully understand yet, but they are all connected to this process. I am aligning you with opportunities, with people, and with paths that require a different version of you. And that version of you is being formed right now. You are not losing your voice, you are strengthening it. When the time comes for you to speak again, your words will carry weight and impact. They will not be scattered or wasted, but purposeful and guided. This is the power that comes from disciplined silence.